Yo, what up people, it's your boy ThaLiveKing coming at you with another video. And in this video I just want to talk about RPM tech. This is something that, us guys that are very much obsessed with, great player motion in sports games. This is stuff that, we look at. This is stuff that I'm always going to look at, along with slider improvements. Not slider improvements, but more sliders, just so we can tweak the game to the way that we want. A lot of people, they think that because I do sliders that, I can't play online and stuff like that. It's just like, the games are so limited now that you have to mess with the sliders just so you can get some type of realism. So, basically with NHL 19 last year, they have a whole plethora of sliders. And I literally got this game to play realistic compared to what they have it out of the box. So, as an offline gamer, this is stuff that I'm going to look at. I'm always going to play the online stuff if it's good. NBA Live last year was good at launch. A lot of the stuff that was supposed to get fixed, it didn't really fix it. So, but in some ways, when I'm able to mess with the game, it's easier for me to give feedback that way. And, overall improve, whoever wants an improvement or a different way of playing the game, they have that option. So, and judging by my slider sets and numbers on my website, a lot of people are looking for it. So I'm going to keep doing it regardless of what anybody else thinks. Anyways, in NHL 20, they pretty much introduced RPM tech, the next major innovation. Basically, they say NHL 20 introduces the next major innovation in RPM tech-powered gameplay with superstar signature shots. Your favorite NHL stars now look and feel truly authentic with the trademark shooting styles you recognize them from the real world. Additionally, over 45 new contextual shot animations make shooting more lifelike as players use new tools to get the puck on the net. So, it also states that RPM tech also ignites more speed to gameplay throughout revamped animation blending that allows players to execute shots, passes, and pickups without slowing the skater's pace, creating faster, more skilled, and more fluid plays up and down the ice. So, a couple things I take away from it is that RPM tech is mainly to differentiate players. So they got the superstar signature shots, Madden got the X factors. I'm assuming NBA Live is going to have something similar. You just don't know what they're going to call it. Right now they just have traits, but a lot of the traits are the same. But one thing that a lot of people are looking for is, the animations. You can have the signature animation, the signature step backs and stuff like that, but we need more than 50 players to have these animations. So just keep on adding and adding and adding to the game, and I think the results will speak for itself. So what else did they introduce? Yeah, RPM tech also ignites more speed to gameplay through revamped animation blending. That's another key word that you have to look at: revamped animation blending. So a lot of the times last year online in NBA Live, you kind of got a little jerky animations here and there. It wasn't as bad as previous NBA Lives. I would say NBA Live 09 was kind of robotic. They're trying to move away from all that robotic stuff. So I think they've done a great job over the years, cleaning up their animations. Last year was a great step forward with cleaning up the robotic stuff. So this year, I'm looking for another leap forward in that category. So I played the Madden beta just to get a feel of how the game would play. I thought the gameplay was kind of fast offline. It's maybe faster than what I'm normally used to. Maybe they done it on purpose that way, but that's just my thoughts on it. A lot of people said it was fine, but I don't know. To me, I think the way that I did the sliders with NHL, how I slowed the gameplay all the way down and then just tweaked, acceleration, speed, all that stuff, and you can actually get the same results, and the gameplay actually looks a lot fluid. So we'll see what they do with NBA Live. I never have an issue with NHL because of the customization stuff that I can do in the game, so there's nothing really to complain about there. In terms of offline stuff, they actually improved their whole presentation. They got rid of the NBC, so now they can do whatever they want. Kind of similar what they wanted to do with NBA Live 13, because they had the broadcast package for 13, but they were still able to do things that regular broadcasts couldn't do. So they kind of got away from that. I'm talking about NBA Live right now. So that they kind of got away from that, and just now it's just the template of what they actually have at ESPN. So I'm expecting a whole broadcast overhaul this year for NBA Live as well, because there's no way they can keep that same broadcast package that they have for another year. Like, I understand the new generation is coming, so a lot of that stuff is probably a lot of the new stuff that they're probably working on for the last couple of years might end up making it into next generation. But one thing I'm hoping for is a better, overall presentation package, right? So if RPM can give us more realism, hopefully they give us better collisions, a lot more, falling down animations, and just different stuff like that. I really hope, this game as a whole can, do what these other games are doing, because a lot of the times, if you look at what Madden and FIFA and all those games are doing, they're actually adding more and more and more to the game. So NBA Live is the only game that hasn't really added layers to their game yet, right? Like, they got a whole new 2K trade finder in NHL, right? It's like they said it's a 2K-like trade finder. So NHL is looking at what 2K is doing and implementing it in their game. So there's no reason why NBA Live can't do the same thing. So, and Madden is doing some franchise stuff. NHL is doing some franchise stuff. I can't remember off the top if FIFA is doing franchise stuff similar to what the other two games are doing. So I'm hoping to see some improvements to franchise in NBA Live. Even if you give us a season mode separately, give us a playoff mode separately, just give us more things to do in the game. Not everything has to be online. So overall, I'm just looking at the little stuff right now until they show us a trailer, and seeing what the other games are doing, it's kind of giving me hope that NBA Live can actually do something similar, just to improve upon what was NBA Live 19. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's not really much I can say about it at the moment. So definitely I will have something to say when the game drops, some information, which hopefully is soon. I'm guessing the SPs, maybe tonight at the draft, who knows. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. And oh wait a minute, yeah, NHL they added a new way to play. So they have a new mode called Eliminator, and it's a new way to compete in NHL 1s and NHL 3s. NHL 3s is like my favorite mode in NHL, and it pits up to 81 players against each other in a survival tournament bracket to be crowned the ultimate winner. So complete solo in 1s or squad up in 3s, squad up with friends in 3s, Eliminator, as you attempt to win back-to-back elimination rounds against increasingly competitive opponents for the ultimate bragging rights. That's the stuff I want in NBA Live. Like, I want the game to be immersive, and I want it to be, I want there to be like a system in place for the risk and the reward factor in the game. So we'll see what they announce. I'm just putting stuff out there just for you guys to, get your brains working. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. What do you guys think about the RPM tech? Did you guys play Madden? What do you guys think about the gameplay in Madden? the player movement in Madden, and how do you think that can translate to NBA Live? Let me know down in the comment box, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Alright? And also, my Elgato was dead, so that's why you haven't seen any videos lately. So I'm looking into getting one of those real soon. I definitely should have one when the new games drop. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright? I'm out. Peace.